Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, the Africa campaign featuring the modern day 4 mod. In the last episode, we continued our work preparing for war with Equatorial Guinea, which is planned to be a combined naval invasion and paradrop. At least that's my current plan. We were able to get our transport planes researched, and we are beginning to build them at 2.21 per month, which will come up as we get better production efficiency. Now, the big problem we were having last episode, and I'm just going to pause it, was small arms. We're just not making enough of them to equip the training troops fast enough. But we were able to get up to 6 Marine divisions, and we're up to 3 airborne divisions. I'd like to get this up to 10 Marine divisions, if possible. The plan, again, as I said, is to do the naval invasion here in the mainland, and then the airdrop on this island. Bioko. And hopefully, because there are no troops on that island. Oh, and I needed a... Someone suggested using animal names, which isn't a bad idea. So I sent my navy over here to do a little recon. We have no enemy troops here on this island. All of their armies are here on the mainland, which means that once we tie them down with our marines, we can basically land here in their capital uncontested. So that's the plan. Now, I was going to maybe play this forward myself, but I decided not to. I also was planning, I think it was someone suggesting getting involved in these wars, which we could do by sending volunteers. Problem is, we need the world tension at 20%, and it has dropped to 18%. So not enough world tension to send volunteers, unfortunately. So let's just get to work on this. Let's decide on an animal name for our current destroyers. Gambit election, Yahya Jammeh, elected. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Let's call this the Snake class? That's too general. Let's go with the Viper class. Of destroyers. And then what we can have is, of course, the name ship, right? GNS Viper. And then we can have, so this is the autosave finishes, the GNS Cobra, of course. And the GNS Asp. There we go. I may have to start looking up various types of snakes as we fill those out. We've only ordered 10 of that particular class, so we'll probably have a replacement. As far as the frigates go, I don't know if we want to go for like a name for each of those. We could always maybe give it a letter class, like an A-class frigate. And then just say like the A1, the A2, the A3, so forth and so on. Alright, so the question is going to become transports, right? We're up to 6 transports. Speaking of the transports, let's create a... we have those close air supports. Did I not create a wing for those? I guess I didn't. Alright, let's set it to 100 in the off chance we actually get that many. Air superiority and attack helicopters. Attack helicopters. Yeah, we're gonna need... Ooh. One thing we're gonna need here is a better, Alright, let's say not 100, but let's say 50. $50 should be fine. So, you guys, how far can we paradrop? Ah, yes, we can paradrop pretty far. Very nice. Alright, set the plan. It doesn't tell us how many planes we'll need. That's alright. And let's set up a wing of close air support planes. I don't think we're actually making at the moment. No, because we moved the factory that was making them to making transports, because the transports are a higher strategic priority at the moment. Make sure you guys are on missions. Yeah, nobody's willing to trade us that amount of petroleum. I think I have just negligible. Yeah, negligible is the last level of corruption. Alright, Senegalese election, Macky Sall re-elected. Alright. We don't... future tech appears to not be a thing. All infantry reliability. I think we made most of these adjustments what we need. Well, we might want to change some of this stuff. I'll have to look and look through what's going to be available. Right, because this was going to be November. Yeah, since we stopped putting nationalist pressure, they're getting really strong Western outlook. Okay. Oh, there's another Marine division. Beautiful. That brings us up to 7. Alright, and here are our brand new nuclear battle cruiser designs. Alright, that's a bit ambitious to try to build. Well, it'll only take us 483 days because we have a 50% bonus to get the latest designs for nuclear battle cruisers. You know, we should probably go ahead and get our other cruisers caught up. Because we're using, like, old, like, mid-Cold War era ships. Let's see, 290 days for the new cruisers. So, yeah, let's go for those. No template for IFV 1965s. Right, because we don't have anybody who's using infantry fighting vehicles right now. But that's okay. We will stockpile them. Because we almost certainly will, at some point, have a division that will use IFVs. Chidabear? Dorego? Was elected in Nigeria. Yep. There we go. We have a new government in Nigeria. And their divisions are only increasing. Let me see, I want you to transfer all that here. Let's just make one more Marine division, and then we'll set everything back up even again. Let's get them down to some reasonable numbers. We just need more military factories. That's just what it is. You know what I might do here? Since we're not actually using those, let's change our mind there. Let's free up that factory, put it in small arms. Oh. Recon tank. Yeah, we're not actually going to be using those either. So we have new small arms coming in 252 days. Now, is there anything in here that we can do? Oh, we can reduce corruption. Reduce the corruption to nothing. Well, not nothing. There's no such thing as a government with zero corruption, but we can get it down to negligible. Military factory. Extensive centralization. Daily political power gain. Military factory construction speed increases by another 5%, but we get another 1% in tax cost. Kind of at the point where I want to kind of limit how much tax cost we're incurring because of how much we're spending on the military. Alright, let's see. Is there anything we actually want to save up here? So, internal factions. International Bankers gives us what? Civilian factory construction speed. Cost to change economic cycles, minus 25%. Resource gain efficiency, trade deal opinion factor, acceptance of pro-Western democracy. We don't necessarily want that. Daily pro-Western support. Let's see if we can get rid of that. Maritime industry, probably we're not really worried about that too much. Let's see. Labor unions gives us stability plus A, political power gain plus 40%. That'd be huge. For political power anyway. Military. Division organization, division recovery rate, military leader cost, starting level of new army leaders, division training time, army experience gain, air experience gain. That's very nice. Intelligence community, reconnaissance, decryption, encryption, radar station, submersive activities. You know, we really could use a radar station. The priesthood, the farmers, stability, free repair, industry repair speed, industry bomb vulnerability. Yeah, I think at this point we may want to switch to the military. 900 political power to do that, though. Alright, actually, I think someone has suggested that I take a look at my generals. Alright, so yeah, we have some new traits. He's at level 7, he's a 4, 3, 2, 6. That's very nice. Alright, you are commanding infantry, so you want infantry expert, yes. Improvisation expert, movement bonus on land, enables ability makeshift bridges, guerrilla fighter, entrenchment speed. You know what? I like the sound of that. Do that. Panzer expert, no. Combined arms. Motorized, mechanized. I guess we'll go ahead and do that. Daily gain 0.62. Alright, you haven't leveled up much, because we really haven't had any combat with him much. Looks like our paratrooper commander has some things he can take. Logistics wizard, he has. Offensive doctrine. Defensive doctrine, organization first. Reinforce rate. Division recovery rate. Let's go organization first. Reinforce rate. And what about you? 3211. Organizer, infantry leader, ranger, organization first. Ambusher. We don't really need infantry leader. Max entrenchment, recon bonus while entrenched. Alright. Fast planner, planning speed plus 10%. That sounds good. There we go. And another Marine division. Perfect. I actually want to go ahead and get the... Alright, we'll knock you back to normal. 8 divisions should be enough. We're at what? Yeah, November. And it's July, so a little bit to go. And I did look at trying to justify, say, against these guys. Right, 495 days. 405 days. It's not really worth the effort at the moment. I mean, we are going to have to do it at some point. 520 days or 495 days. So yeah, while I'm justifying the current war, everybody else takes a lot longer to justify. So it's not that we won't try at some point to justify on multiple targets at once, but right now it doesn't really benefit us much. We'll get around to absorbing these guys at some point. But Western and Northern Africa, at least, isn't that useful to us, really, at the moment. I mean, Libya would be good because they have a lot of oil. So would Algeria. Egypt, you're not that great. Yeah, but if we can get like this section of the map, that'll be a big deal. That's kind of what we're going for right now. Then I think we'll be able to steamroll. And just start knocking over nation after nation after nation. Alright, so we got a couple more cruise or destroyers. So I guess we'll call this the hold on. Okay. We'll go with Mamba here. Oh, I had to click away from here. And the rattlesnake. Just had to look up some types of snakes to remind myself. Alright, August 22nd. We're kind of screaming along here. 431. Alright. Kenyan election. Uhuru Kenyatta re-elected. Okay. Let's look at some of these other things. We already looked at this. Did we? Oh, these are all internal factions. So we have the fossil industry, resource gain efficiency, justify war goal time minus 30%. We're getting a 30-cent reduction, and it's still taking us so long. That would be probably best to... Political power gain. Military-industrial complex. Let's see, small and medium business owners giving us civilian factory construction speed plus 10% and stability plus 4%. Military-industrial complex would give us production efficiency growth, production efficiency base, justify war goal time, civilian and military. We may want to switch to military-industrial complex at some point. Oh, excuse me. But 900 political power to change either of those. Alright, we actually got a bunch of guys here now. Now we're short some steel. Alright, end of September. We just got to get through another couple of months, and then we should be ready to get started. Yep, 190 days till we've satisfied all our requirements. So you have 100 days till we get our new small arms. 13 days till we have our 3rd gen interceptor designs. I don't think... oh, armor. Nice. I don't think those would be better than... the Phantoms that I'm currently using. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I get those infantry. I have a lot of Marines, it looked like. Well, for a second there. Third gen ints. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like they have 9 brigades per or yeah, 3 per division. Okay, without much else. Though these armor divisions are pretty good. They're very similar to our own armored divisions. Alright. Air superiority fighters or interceptors? Yeah, actually, I'm not really wanting interceptors. I want air superiority. 4th gen air superiority. Let's go for that. I guess what we'll do is after we're done these destroyers, we'll order a couple of those battle cruisers. I could always queue it in now. Might as well. I'm looking for 2 of those. Yeah, I was wanting us to take some decisions. could do some imports, but embargo some nations. We could spend some political power to develop some factories. One. I mean, if we ever get to the point where we... Let's see... Where we have political power and we don't know what to do with it, we might do this. Alright, this is going to be GNS Boa. And we're actually going to send the fleet out on duty to secure our sea lanes. Oh, we got another Marine division. You're not in position yet. We managed to get up to 9 of the 10 divisions I wanted to do. Alright, we're up to 40 transport planes. Alright, so you ready to go? You are ready to go. You're ready to go. Not exactly sure what they're doing. But oh, should be fine. Let's go ahead. Declare war. Send it. We are about the end of the episode. But I do want to activate our naval invasion. They don't have enough range. There's not enough range? Disconnects that airway from that army. Okay, well, at least this gets us there. Alright, go ahead and do the airdrop. Oh, they were transferring troops. Ooh, that's fortunate we did that when we did. Yeah, something is not quite working right. You switch there. You guys move here. Head there. That gives us air superiority and naval bombardment. We're going to succeed in our landing. Bingo. And war's over. Take all states. End turn. Done. Alright. Perfect. That worked very well. Who are you a part of? Oh, you're your own nation. Huh. One division, one military factory, one civilian factory. Any resources? Not really. Alright, they did get me another civilian factory and a couple civilian factories. Alright. So what is the supply situation here? 9. So if I transported, say... You guys head back home to port, and we swing in. Alright, well, we'll take a look at that next episode, because we're long here. We need to go ahead and wrap this up. So, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.